Remember, this is the only form of debt you can walk in and out at 17 years old with $100,000 in debt.
Michigan State last year made $8.5 billion. And out of that $8.5 billion, after paying all of their employees, after paying all their expenses, they profited. Welcome back, guys, to another video at Thryve Empire. Today we're going to be telling you what I personally wish I knew before I went to college.
Me personally, myself, did not go to college, but of course I know some people who did.
How you guys doing? My name is Anthony, and I, part of Thryve Empire, actually did go to college for a total of probably about 2 years, and I got my associate's degree. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with college as a whole. There's doctors, lawyers, like we've said in other videos, because we need doctors, we need lawyers, we need those professions. But personally, I went to college just like many of you who are listening right now. I went to college, and when I started going to college, I didn't really know what I wanted to do.
Which 85% don't really. And if you say you do, you probably don't.
So basically the first year goes by and I'm still have no idea what I want to do for college. After high school, I took a couple years off to try to think about what I wanted to do, and then eventually I couldn't figure it out and I just went to college just because I didn't know what else to do. A year goes by and I'm still just going to school, going to work after, paying my bills. And I started to think, like, what am I even doing this for? Like, I'm going to college, I don't know what I want to be. There's not really any career that I want to do that's related to college, and I'm still taking all my general education credits. And then another year goes by, I get my associate's degree, and I still have no idea what I want to do. Now it's time to buckle down. Now it's time to pick a profession. You got your associates, you got your general educations out of the way. Now you have to pick what your profession is going to be so you can focus on those specific classes. So I still had no idea. I still would not know what I wanted to do if I was in college still. What I would be doing, and what a lot of people are doing, is they just go to college just because it's normal.
Because it's normal.
Yeah, because it's normal to do it and people expect it of you. But I got fortunate enough to know that I wanted to do something else and to finally meet somebody who had those goals. Someone who I looked up to even though they were younger than me. This dude, he's funny, he's a clown, right? He can't be doing anything, you know? I asked him what he's doing outside of work and he just told me he had his own business, and I was like 20 at the time.
Yeah,
have your own business. And I was 23 thinking I had to have a career and a college job before I could start my own business. And this guy already had his own business. I was thinking, man, where did I go wrong? Who did I listen to where I went wrong? Well, today, if you guys stay tuned, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, because we're going to be telling you a couple things that we want you to know. If you're in college or if you're thinking about college, hear us out, listen to this whole video, and really think about what we say before you make that choice to go to college or to stay in college.
Some great things to take away from this video. Me personally, didn't go to college. I would have for baseball, but had a little too much fun, got distracted. Different story.
Number one, guys, what I realized, I can make just as much money or more without needing to go to college.
And that's kind of been the whole thoughts for years, is in order for me to make money, to get a steady, safe income and take care of my family, I need to go get it to college, go to university, get a degree, put myself back $30,000, $40,000 in debt if your parents haven't blessed you. Anyways, the whole thought behind that has really changed. He mentioned, yes, we need our doctors, yes, we need our lawyers, our scientists, of course. You need years of knowledge and gaining knowledge on those things.
And they make good money. They make good money.
Yes, they do. They make good money.
But the point is you shouldn't go to college thinking that that's the only way you can make good money. If you want to make good money, if you don't have goals or passions for what you're going to college for, you don't need to go to college to make good money. There are other ways. If you are driven by money, if you want to have kids, you want to be able to support your family, college is not the only option.
Probably deja vu for us, you've heard it before from us, but guess what? There's money everywhere. There is money everywhere. People are making money doing everything. Everything you can think of. Building this house, making this sexy hat. Check out our website, thryveempire.com. That being said, there's really money everywhere. And the whole idea behind college is really starting to change. From people like us, entrepreneurs, doing their own thing. There's money everywhere.
And number two, guys, something that I really wish that I knew before going to college, some tall tale that everybody has about being safe. People say they don't want to start a business because who knows what will happen. Your business could go bankrupt, you could mess up.
It's so risky.
It's so risky, right? Going to college is not safe. There is no safety. Number two, 2, there is no such thing as safe.
And that goes conversely right along with number 1, thinking you only have to go to college, only way to make money. That's not true. Most people are going to college to have a safe job. Well, guess what? There is no safe job.
There's risk everywhere.
Everywhere,
right?
No matter what you're doing, there's risk in starting a business.
Watch me, I'm gonna prove this, ready? People say that there is risk in running a business. Agreed? People
Agreed.
say that.
Agreed.
Well, guess what? That job that you work for is a business. So where's the risk now? If that business goes under, you're going under. If it's risky to run a business, why are you gonna go work for a business as an employee? To say it's safe,
Everything.
to say it's safe is outrageous. You can't say that running a business is risky and it's dangerous because it could go under, and then at the same time say, I'm gonna go work for a business that has a business owner, and I'm gonna tell them that their job is risky, even though I'm working for them, and if their job goes under, I'm gonna go under as well. Everything is risk.
People have gone to college for a long time, worked at a corporation for 15, 20 years taking care of their kids, and guess what? Someone buys out that business and it goes under, they go under too, and that so safe job they had is not so safe anymore. And now they have to fight for their life or fight for their family to be able to get food, when in reality, the whole thought behind the whole safe job fucked them over.
And times are changing. You could get ran out of your own job, your own college job, just because there's new advancement. If you have any job when it comes to computers, if you're not keeping up, you get older, it becomes a little harder to learn all the new stuff, and as soon as your company needs to upgrade and you don't know what you're doing, you get laid off. They find someone else who's younger than you, who knows more about the current market of that job. There's always risk. We're not saying don't go to college. We're saying understand that going to college is not safe.
And what you're getting yourself into.
If you're going to college, do it because you're passionate about what you're going into. If you really want to be a doctor, you want to save lives, we endorse that. You should go and you should become a doctor. But if you're going to college for this idea to get a safe, high-income job, like we've said, it's not safe, and you could make more or the same amount of money doing other things that don't need college.
And nonetheless, the world is always changing, and it's changing big time, especially now. The relevancy for degrees are also changing. So make sure you know what you want to do before you get into it. Think about it.
Think. Number 3, guys, this is a big one. This is probably the most important one that I think that you guys should know, that we know, that a lot of people don't really think about. Colleges are against us. Us as teenagers, us as students, us as high schoolers, they're against us. They are not looking out for our best interest. They're not looking out for our benefit. You might think, oh, they have all these special programs and they have all these special things on campus. They have a nice buffet and it's in a good city and they really care about their students.
Well, guess what?
They don't care. They're all about making money.
This is a business, guys. It's a business. Whether it's a university or not, this is a built business.
Something that's really, really important for you guys to know. Just as an example, we live in Michigan. Michigan State is not too far away. Just so you guys know this, Michigan State last year made $8.5 billion. And out of that 8.5 billion, after paying all of their employees, after paying all their expenses, they profited $5.2 billion. $5.2 billion in profit in 1 year. If the colleges were out for your best interest, don't you think they would take, $5 billion of that and just keep the $200 million and put it towards their students? Don't you think they'd put at least half of that? They profited roughly 60% from you guys.
And what does profit mean coming from a university? Well, it means they're taking more money than they need to.
That means they are overcharging you. Just as an example, they are charging you way more than they need to.
I mean, it's crazy. We've said it before 3-4 times. These are kind of repeating events. Community college, you are going to get the same curriculum you can get at a university for paying probably a tenth of the price. This is real shit. You heard it, a tenth of the price for the same exact thing. Oh, but it's not the college life, it's not the whole campus life.
Colleges are selling you the same stuff for a different price. They're selling you the same classes, the same schooling. Oh, maybe they offer this one special program. Guess what? Studies show that whether you go to a high-end university or you go to a regular college and you graduate, when it comes to getting that job and moving up, all that the employers are looking for is your ability to do the job. They're not looking for which school you went to, they're looking for ability to do the job and how many years have you been doing the job. No matter what college you go to, you're going to start out at a lower end income. You're gonna have to work for 5-6 years to build up your resume. And by the time you build up your resume, all they care about is the jobs that you had. They don't care about what school you came from.
Right.
Yeah, when it comes to moving up, they don't care that you started at this school. All they care about is you worked for this job for 4 years and then you moved up to this job. They don't care.
If your parents are not paying for your college, if you're not so worked up and focused on getting drunk every day and partying every weekend, I think you should definitely think of the alternative as far as community college. Same curriculum, same classes, same courses, much cheaper and much a better option.
And then after you go for the 2 years and you need to move up to a regular college, go to a cheap college. There are plenty of colleges that offer the same curriculum. You don't have to go to your state college. You don't have to go to the biggest college in your state.
And if you're gonna go to college regardless, that's why we say it's a great option. You won't end up underwater if you change your mind. They're having 18, 19-year-olds make decisions that are gonna consequence, usually, the rest of their life. So at least do some reflecting and thinking. Community college is a great alternative. Same stuff, much less price.
And number 4, guys, the thing I really wish that I knew before I went to college is what I wanted to do.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do? What kind of life do you want to have? How much money do you want to be making? People don't think about this before going to college. All they do is they go to college right out of high school because they're told that this is what they're supposed to do.
Because their friends are doing it, their parents encourage it. Remember, they have no prior knowledge on what they want to do for the rest of their life. And they're walking in and out with $100,000.
And like we explained in a different video, it is much better to take a year or 2 off of college and determine exactly what you actually want to do with your life before you decide to go to college, because you could always change your mind. Do that before you just go to college right out of high school. Next thing you know, 1, 2, 3 years down the road, after you've actually taken time to think about it, you realize, I don't want to do this, and you're $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 into debt. It is much better to take the time, take a year or 2 off if you're not sure, and save your money, go work a job, save some money, and think about what you want to do.
100% agree with that one. 100% agree with that one, because once you're done with high school, you take a step back from the noise, from what all your buddies are doing, what your parents are saying, and it's time to think about what you actually want. That's all it is. You're hearing voices from, your parents, your buddies on what they're doing. Think about what you want to do. Take a step back, spend some time. Yeah, you're going to be way better off spending some time and thinking rather than here's 50,000.
Signing away your financial future.
But the choice is yours as always.